was a very emotional conversation for you guys to have. Just, I guess, what do you think will surprise people when it comes to, how you are able to balance your marriage and your career?
People are always shocked. What, you're married and you do this? And I think I couldn't do this if I wasn't married, honestly, because I feel like I have a very good support system at home, or if I wasn't in a relationship where I felt secure, and that I could explore and do things that I might scare me otherwise. He definitely did recognize that in me. Like, I needed to have sex with men. Like, it wasn't a big deal when I was doing my content stuff. When I started doing Patreon content and selling it to my fans, because I kept getting kicked off of Instagram and Snapchat for like little things, like my nipple might have been showing, kind of. And then people would just like complain about my pictures for no reason. I get normal pictures taken down just because there was fanatics that would like just hate me because I was being sexy. So I started doing content, and originally it was like the sexy cosplay stuff and Playboy kind of esque type stuff. And then I started saying, well, girls, like they can do some cute things with girls. And that was not a big deal for my husband. I had done stuff with girls and it was hot, and we, but the boy stuff, I had not crossed that bridge. And he saw like my erotic stories and like things that I had been fantasizing about and things that he wouldn't be able to do with me, like, dungeon situations or like group situations, or just what a professional would do. And these things, but he saw that I was really good at performing, especially with the girls and stuff. And I loved it. And I really wanted to do more. And I wanted to like see how far it could take me. And then he was like you said, there's an emotional connection with that, an emotional scene that he said, you need to do this. And I was shocked. I was like, I would never have brought it up, even though I wanted to. And so we really talked about it, and it was really emotional. But it was cool because we came across two male porn stars who had been like in the industry forever, total professionals, just through like knowing people and stuff. But it was cool because he was there to film like my first stuff for Snapchat, my premium Snapchat, and all. But it was kind of like we were exploring it together. And so it made it so I wasn't cheating. He was right there and he was part of the moment. And these guys were so nice and so professional, and they didn't take it, like they didn't go overboard or like cross any boundaries or anything. And I think that's what a lot of people don't know about porn. The boundaries, people are very respectful of that. Like there's like no's and yeses and like what you want to do. It's all discussed beforehand. And I think the guys thought it was fun that I was like this mainstream girl who was doing this, and my husband was there, and it was a lot of fun in the beginning. And it was really, if I wouldn't have had such good experiences there, I wouldn't have gone on to professional, because now like my husband has come to the set of professional scenes, but it was cool that he was able to be a part of that, especially to be very comfortable with that and stuff. So yeah.
And how does he feel about the book? I'm sure.
He loves it. He's so proud. He's a little shy that he's in it so much. So he's like, oh my God, I don't want people asking me questions because he's pretty private. So to be in the book like that, because he is in it profoundly, especially at certain points. He's a little shy, but he's very proud of me. Very proud of me.
Good, as he should be.
Yeah.
And just lastly, I wanted you to talk a little bit about the big time. Going back to mainstream-ish, following your foray into the adult entertainment business, but also being able to bring it in to the show and working on it as a producer, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was such a surreal experience because it was a sitcom, and they came to me and talked to me like we really want you in this. It's about porn, and it's about the porn industry, but it's a lighthearted and very comedy. It's a lighthearted and very pro sex kind of thing. Because usually you get series like about porn, it's like, oh, the dark, twisted world of porn. And you know what? Most of it is not. Most of it is funny. There's all these sitcom kind of scenes in it, in real life, and then also in this. But they didn't have like the I guess authenticity, because nobody had been in a porn scene or on a porn set. So they asked me. So that's how I came on as a producer. And then I was able to help retool the script to be really more, authentic to what the industry is and stuff. And they did a good job, but there were some things in it that were more stereotypical, I guess. And I wanted to make it really like fresh and bright. And so, it was amazing to even step back into a sitcom set in my shoes now. and a porn scene. And it's interesting. It was just so surreal. And you know what's funny? Like on my set for deeper.com, we actually do a play on, it's not Boy Meets World, but it's a sitcom, like it's a sitcom genre scene that's coming out. And how weird was it to say lines like Rachel McGuire, like in that cadence, you know what I mean? In that sitcom kind of cadence.
The way
so
no one
it's kinda
really
like
speaks.
and I felt like I did the Big Time and I did this that's coming out. And it's like, I've really come full circle. I can't believe I'm acting like Rachel McGuire, but also doing porn. It's all at once.
It's a
and people
great
are liking it.
story. And are there any updates on when we might be seeing the Big
I
Time?
think
Or
after the book and stuff, we're going to have some definitely
big push
updates.
after that?
Yeah, I feel like it's so funny. This book has been, I've been writing it since like last year, like March of last year, not this year. So it felt like September of 2022 was like forever away, and now it's here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I'm really excited about that. And I really hope to sell the book rights to this story too for my book. And
right,
because I think it'll be so fun. And I think I don't even need to play her necessarily, but me.
her.
Well, especially like the younger.
You can play her
Sadie
now.
Sink can play me. Sadie Sink can play me. In my younger years.
In the flashbacks.
Yeah, flashback. It'll be crazy.